Rohit Sharma has an agenda against Gujaratis. Is that what we're coming with? Is Babar Azam the king, or does he not want to be the king? Is Shubman Gill the successful version of Babar Azam? What are the funny things that Mohammed Rizwan has said in this last week? And also, did Bangladesh play any ODIs at all before the series? And does it even matter? Why was Arshdeep arrested? Does Mohammed Shami know how to bowl, or did the 5 wickets come as a fluke because people were saying he didn't know how to bowl and he did somehow do it? And lots of other things. And also, we'll talk about the PCB chairman selling his tickets to make money for PCB. Lots of things to cover. And we're going to talk about the India Bangladesh match that has just happened and lead into the India Pakistan match, which is going to happen. Before we begin, just a couple of things to mention. I want to try and keep this as interactive as possible. So if you're a viewer watching this, send your videos of what you think about what's been happening in the Champions Trophy, as well as any questions about either the Champions Trophy. It could be about our cricketing careers, anything that you want, about feedback on the conversations. My email is pantonfirecomedy@gmail.com, or you could just send me a video on my Instagram DMs and I'll try and play it in the future video. Also want to give a big thanks to some people who supported the show on PayPal. Hitesh Sehgal, who said scam episode was good and gave $5. That's a lot. That could buy me a seat at I think the Karachi Stadium. MC Vaishnavi, the lovely lady who said, thanks for making a podcast that's become my comfort listen, $25. Thank you so much to both of them. Now I'll bring on my guests, none of whom are getting a share of this $25 at all. First up, my old pal, Mr. Suresh Menon. Here he is. Mr. Menon, how are you, sir, today?
I'm just trying to do something different. Like podcast में कोई करता नहीं है ऐसा कोई introduction आएगा continuous waving and all that stuff.
Sorry, but, I prematurely got Shridhar in, but like, let's just get Sid also in. We got three luminaries of Indian cricket. Suresh Menon, prominent cricket journalist. Shridhar Venkataramana, former physiotherapist for Towhid. And of course, Siddhartha Shetty, who's one of the leading lights and founders of Surat Tennis League, Cricket League. So thank you so much to all three of you for coming on the show. Let's start with a simple question. Since would you rather is very popular in India right now, let's take a would you rather question to start with. Would you rather, friends, that India lose to Pakistan and win the Champions Trophy, or that we beat Pakistan and don't even qualify somehow magically? What do you prefer? Let's start with Siddharth Shetty.
सी वुड यू रादर वगैरह तो ऐसा सब मत कीजिए आप, मतलब वुड यू रादर से बोलते ये है, बट नहीं यार, हारेंगे तो जिस हिसाब से न्यूजीलैंड के सामने दे परफॉर्म्ड, इतना इतना अच्छा खेले वो लोग न्यूजीलैंड के सामने, वेरी वेरी नाइसली दे प्लेड. सो मेरे को नहीं, और मेरे को ये आई एम सॉरी, आई एम डाइवर्जिंग. न्यूजीलैंड क्या अभी सब कॉन्टिनेंट का राजा बन गया है क्या? हर जगह पे सब लोग को पेल रहा है, और क्या खेल रहा है न्यूजीलैंड. मेरे को तो टेंशन पाकिस्तान से ज्यादा न्यूजीलैंड का मैच का है मेरे को अभी. तो पाकिस्तान के सामने तो ठीक है, कैसे तो कुछ ना कुछ कर लेंगे अपन, बट ठीक है, टीम सिलेक्शन के ऊपर भी है. अभी किसको लेके आते हैं, हर्षित राणा खेलेगा कि नहीं, हर्षदीप को लेके आएंगे, ये तो पता नहीं अभी क्या है. बट मेरे को लग रहा है कि जीत जाएगा. मेरा हो गया.
Suresh bhai, please tell us.
Yes, I
Shetty's career saved today.
I think New Zealand is a bigger enemy threat for any of the teams in this Champions Trophy, by the way, because as Siri rightly said, that suddenly they started. I mean, they seem to have come here and defeated us in a brutal manner. Not in ऐसे नहीं कि close matches, a brutal manner. मतलब already practice करके आया, and I feel the person responsible for this is Sachindra. सचिन द्राविड, जो जिसके नाम पे लड़का आके खेल रहा है यहाँ पर, तो उसने, मेरे को लगता है उसका डैडी ने यहाँ से पिच का सैंपल वैम्पल लेके, न्यूजीलैंड में वो लोग ने स्टडी किया है, वहाँ पे ऐसा बना के लोग ने कुछ जुगाड़ करके, लोग दे ऑल्सो डन कुछ पूजा टाइप करके. आई थिंक न्यूजीलैंडर्स आर एक्चुअली दे आर वेल प्रिपेयर्ड एंड दे विल बी द सरप्राइज पैकेट, एंड आई थिंक दे विल विन द चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी. अपना हाथ का मैच का हालत देख के आई फेल्ट, are they playing? Are they interested in playing? Or were they just there on the field? I felt they were just there on the field. That catch that Rohit Sharma dropped and वो पूरा ground को जोर से मारा, as if ground का problem था. Ground उसको sorry बोल रहा है, then he's doing namaste and all that stuff. So I thought I was watching a daily soap for some time. आलोक नाथ ऐसा के नमस्ते सब कर रहा था पीछे, मुझे माफ कर देना बेटा. So काफी weird चीजें हुई आज के मैच में. तो मुझे तो डर लग रहा है.
Sridhar, are you also scared of the future, or are you happy with the present?
No, I think your question just proves that panel shows these days should not have would you rather questions. Because there's no point to these questions. You don't get the answer and all the backlash. See, this question of India Pakistan, it's essentially like asking somebody, would you rather have starters in the buffet or the main course? Like, nobody bothers, nobody cares about the main course. The whole reason Champions Trophy is happening is because of India Pakistan. Like, see, the thing is, it's like when you go to theater, you see Ramraj, Lyra ads, right? Like, you don't go for those ads, you go for the movie, which is what India Pakistan is.
What a reference.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, what a reference.
also the
I'm
timing.
pretending to get it.
No, and the timing is so right because somebody in PVR, somebody sued PVR Ionox for running advertisements for longer than they were supposed to run.
Correct.
So yeah, not bad. I think spot on. I feel.
ऐसा क्या पता रामराज या
watching-
लायरा अपने को ब्रांडिल वगैरह दे दे कुछ कि बनियान की पूरा पैनल बनियान में बैठा है रामराज का. अगले बार सौरभ भाई बोले नहीं बनियान में बैठो तुम लोग. लास्ट टाइम श्रीधर ने रामराज बोला बनियान में बैठो.
ये हम लोग वैसे कहीं किसी के लिए भी तैयार है. कोई बनियान बोल दे, कुछ भी बोल दे, हम तैयार है. बनियान, अंडरवेयर, ब्रास, whatever, we are all good.
All I
Slips.
can say is if Ramraj becomes the sponsor, it'll be a waste of time. Thank you.
But they will also have a lot of vested interests.
No, and the podcast will be very brief. Is all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah. And people will hang like documentary proof of this podcast on banyan trees. Let's go there also. Let's do it.
May the best pun win.
Are we still doing West puns 3 times?
West, may as well remove everything right now. The West Side Story.
Yeah. Okay, so for those who didn't follow the match, India played against Bangladesh, the opening match of the Champions Trophy. Bangladesh were 35 for 5. Then Rohit Sharma dropped a catch. Then Hardik dropped a catch. Then KL missed a stumping. We lost 5 chances, and then somehow they got to 220. And honestly, the Towhid Hridoy, which is a fantastic name, did very well, and so did Jakar Ali. Again, 2 fantastic names. Forget how they play. But Jakar Ali and Towhid Hridoy, I mean, fantastic names. You have to say this. Shetty, what do you think? Superb names. Forget performance. Performance अच्छा था, पर नाम मस्त है.
नाम मस्त है. मतलब जाकर अली ने ये किया ना, उसने भरपाई किया. उसने भी राहुल का कैच छोड़ा शायद से. 9 रन पे जाकर अली ने बोला कि देखो मैं मेरा करके दे दिया है कि नहीं. अरे तुमने एक छोड़ा, मैं भी एक छोड़ा. भूल चुक माफ, ऐसा उसका है. जाकर अली एक नंबर आदमी है. उसको आज इंडियन टीम ने बुलाया डिनर वगैरह में. बोला जाकर तुम्हारे लिए सीट एट द टेबल है. बिरयानी का लेग पीस जाकर को जाता है. राहुल का तो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता है कि अभी बैटिंग ऑर्डर क्या है. राहुल को कभी भी मेरे को लगता है नींद से उठा के बोलते जा बैटिंग कर. राहुल ऐसा बाल बड़ा क्या हाइल है, क्या राहुल का चालू है मेरे को मालूम नहीं. उसको मेरे को लगता है राहुल शेट्टी की जगह पे राहुल को लॉन्च करने वाला है. एक्टर ही लग रहा है वो.
It's very strange to see Shetty being unhappy with Rahul.
No, I'm not unhappy. अरे my father whenever he comes to bat he says देखो अन्ना आया बैटिंग करने को. कौन अन्ना? बोलता अन्ना है. बोला क्या फैमिली मेंबर बना दिया.
It's like अभी पाकिस्तान उसको प्लान किया, अरे साउथ शकील से ओपनिंग करवा दी. हाउ कैन ही मैनेज? ही डजंट इवन नो. एंड इफ केएल राहुल वाज देयर, ही लाइक हाँ ठीक है, ये भी किया है मैंने. आई हैव डन एवरी पोजीशन, यू नेम इट.
But you know, KL Rahul has a very strong retro look now with that whole hair.
Yeah.
And he's also playing like India of the 2000s.
Nice one, nice.
मस्त है. अरे
Making us go back in time.
But 41 or 47 is not too bad. So just to summarize the key score क्या था, we 35 for 5 they got to 228. Mohammed Shami fantastic comeback, 5 wickets for 53, and then India scored 231 for 4. और वो भी मतलब स्कोर कार्ड में ऐसे लग रहा है कि अरे आराम से जीते, but there was a point where you're like boss अगर वो कैच पकड़ जाते तो it would have been anything. So yeah, let's come to some of the things that happened. Okay, I like, let's talk about before the match, and this tells you how much commentators know about what's happening. ये सारे news में headlines था that Gautam Gambhir has clearly said that Jadeja will not be playing, and he said, I've made my decision, you are not playing. This was on the basis of them watching footage of the match before it began, and Gambhir was talking very animatedly to Jadeja. So Abhinav Mukund and Piyush Chawla is like, he's telling him, you're not playing this match, it is certain. And I'm like, what, any rubbish you come up with. So Suresh, is there any commentary observations that you noticed this time where you're like, boss, people just say anything?
Yeah, I think I'll have to watch that clip and sort of put my voice over it, and and they're discussing something, ढोकला ऐसा बनता है, तेरे को बाजार बार बोला ऐसा करना चाहिए था, so very strange. But how do this? I think there is something एक दो तीन बार मैंने notice किया आज, for example कि commentary cues, commentary wicket, or commentators know something that we do not know, or they are communicating to somebody in the universe. I definitely got that feeling today. Because when we were cruising along with Rohit Sharma really hitting all the balls for sixes and fours, bade aaram se, out of the blue, Harsha Bhogle comes in and says, it's high time Bangladesh took a wicket. And he has not finished saying that, and Rohit Sharma has gone for a big sweep or some sort of a shit, and the ball went behind. Out nahi hua tabhi. And Harsha Bhogle, and then he's going to be out, and he's very lucky, and he sounded disappointed. उसके 4 बॉल क्या दिया, आउट हो गया. उसमें हर्षा भोगले ऐसा लग रहा था कि Brazilian footballers have come and scored a goal. That was the excitement over there when the wicket went down. So I feel this is Harsha Bhogle का fault नहीं है. So there is somebody who's sitting with a
I'm glad, Suresh, you clarified that sentence.
Yes.
All this while I was thinking Rohit Sharma's biggest problem and weakness is Harsha Bhogle.
Harsha Bhogle. So somebody is sitting with a pen and say, Harsha bhai ने बोल दिया, अभी तो अच्छा घुमा दे थोड़ा. So
and also in Harsha's defense, currently in their current form, Rohit and Virat, you can say that anytime.
Yeah,
you can say the wicket was required, and they're like, हाँ ठीक है, तेरी commentary को improve करने के लिए we'll do it. Dude, my favorite moment was there's a guy called Athar Ali Khan, I think.
Yeah.
So Bangladesh is batting. They've 39 for 5. They've recovered for 89 for 5. They're 22 overs left, and he's like, they really need to play aggressively now and hit over the top and just take the. I'm like, what match are you watching, dude? They're 39 for 5.
You can't blame him. You can't blame him. वो बेचारा experienced Bangladeshi player है. Who never knew how to play. तो उसका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू लेना भी नहीं चाहिए.
गलती से जॉइंट पास हो गया उसको. मेरे को बेस्ट लगता है आकाश चोपड़ा देखता ही नहीं है कि विराट कोहली कौन सा पोजीशन पे आ रहा है. विराट कोहली वनडे में जैसे उतरेगा ना, आकाश चोपड़ा हमेशा बोलेगा, ये जो प्लेयर है, ये इनको प्रेशर में खेलना. भाई प्रेशर नहीं है, तुम क्यों प्रेशर डाल रहा है. हमेशा वो प्रेशर में नहीं रहेगा. आज प्रेशर में था नहीं, प्रेशर वाला प्लेयर है ये मुंह तो जवाब देगा. अरे आकाश चोपड़ा तुम देखो प्रेशर में नहीं है, तुम क्यों प्रेशर में डाल रहा है. ये आदमी ऊपर से और ये पता है, इट इज जस्ट लाइक बीथोवन सिम्फनी. ठीक है, वन डोमिनो फॉल्स, फिर उधर से सिद्धू बोलता है हाँ हीरो को भी आग में डालो, पत्थर में डालो, दगड़ निकलता है, ये निकलता है. और मैं बोला, अरे बाप रे सिद्धू तुम भी चालू हो गया. ये हो जाता है, हो गया.
I think
1 second, we have to stop everything to say that Siddhartha Shetty is referencing Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. ये कहाँ से आ गया?
No, Beethoven Symphony and Dominoes.
Yeah, Dominoes.
Any moment, I was hoping Shetty will say cheese burst also.
श्रीधर भाई, मैं स्टेट बोर्ड से, मेरा इंग्लिश बहुत कम है, तो जितना आता है ना मैं सब दे देता है. मुंह पे मेरा ऐसा सब मिक्स करके देता है श्रीधर भाई. आपने 3-4 वर्ड इंग्लिश मालूम, उसी पे चल रहे अपन. आप समझो ना श्रीधर भाई, आप तो जानते हो मेरे को.
ऐसा स्टेट बोर्ड से मैं भी हुआ,
बट मेरा थोड़ा ऐसा कम प्रगति हुआ है सुरेश भाई इंग्लिश में.
तुम लोग के टाइम में इट वाज एसएससी ऑलरेडी. अपने टाइम में इट वाज कॉल्ड एसएसएलसी, सेकेंडरी स्कूल लीविंग सर्टिफिकेट. तो इट वाज और भी थोड़ा
actually Shetty's statement reminds me. Did you hear what Mohammed Rizwan said in the press conference? Uh, the pitch is the bat the ball the ball
अरे
very good. Thank you.
मोहम्मद रिजवान तो इतना प्रेशर में था, वो जो बैटिंग भी कर रहा था न्यूजीलैंड, मतलब एक कोई 4-6 मारेगा ना, वो लिटरली ऐसे कमेंटेटर बोल रहा था कि रिजवान आप प्रेशर में आ रहे हैं, काफी प्रेशर में खेल रहे हैं रिजवान बॉलर पे प्रेशर डाल रहे हैं। रिजवान का एकदम ऐसे पहला आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट है उसका।
You should not make fun of somebody speaking English, right? Like I understand Shetty is bad. But, no.
No, but
I'm just saying, Babar Azam's actually his speech na sounds like Beethoven's symphony. Like there's some words popping randomly
some sound effect
in the
for
middle.
something. But you know, interestingly, I must tell you quickly about this one sketch that I did with Khamba. They had written a brilliant sketch where I am playing Ramesh Raja. I'll send that photo to you, Sorabh, if you can see.
The long nose one. The big nose one.
And then there's Pakistani, and I'm there with the mic, and here we are welcoming the Pakistani cricketers, and we're very happy for them. We welcome them all here. He never says here, no, he says here and all this stuff. And this Pakistani captain is coming. उसके मन में जो उसने लिखा है ना, थ्रू आउट वो गाली दे रहा है। ये वापस मेरे को बुलाएगा, अभी ये मेरे को पूछता रहेगा इंग्लिश में, अभी इसको क्या जवाब दूं? हाँ ठीक है भाई, तू यस यस बोल। मन में अपने आप को प्रिपेयर कर रहा है। So when I saw Rizwan yesterday, it reminded me of poor Inzamam Ulhaq. You know, when he was also, bamboozled with all the fast bowling English में जो लोग commentators करते थे, including Ravi Shastri and all in the beginning. So a lot of them got this, faced English for no reason. अपने यहाँ पे भी होता है. Some of these, I think, आज अक्सर पटेल था, लेकिन उसको बेचारे के साथ वो लोग आराम से हिंदी में बात कर रहे हैं. No, this is not right. If you should use the same, you should treat all of them in a similar way. बेचारा कल रिजवान हिंदी में पूछते लोग कितने अच्छे से बात करता था. उसमें we should in fact do a उल्टा चीज by getting somebody who can't speak Hindi well to ask him questions in Hindi.
अश्विन को हिंदी में पूछना चाहिए.
I mean, from the looks of it, I think Rizwan insists on speaking in English.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. Because the trick is not to reveal your strategy even while you're trying to tell your strategy.
Oh, see, there you go.
It's cryptic.
but one second, you're talking about Rizwan in English, okay? It's so funny that you mentioned Rizwan in English. So I don't know why this stumbled on my timeline where after they lost to Sri Lanka, this is what Rizwan said. मतलब ये एक मैच था जिसमें जो मोमेंटम है श्रीलंका हमसे एंड में ले गई, और मेरे ख्याल में T20 जिसके साथ मोमेंटम शुरुआत में जाता है उनका स्टार्ट का उनका मोमेंटम आ जाता है. सेम उनके साथ बैट के साथ उनका मोमेंटम आ गया और हमने उनका बॉलिंग में मोमेंटम दे दिया. तो दोनों जो मोमेंटम हुए वो उन्होंने ले लिया हमारे से पूरा मोमेंटम. तो आई थिंक दे डिजर्व टू विन. सो इवन व्हेन ही इज डूइंग हिंदी ही स्टिल नॉट क्लियर अबाउट. आई थिंक हिज माइंड इज अ जंबल.
No, I saw solve this whole problem of Rizwan. Basically, he's the biggest disciple of Swami Nityananda, and he stays in Kailasa nowadays, and that's why this whole
momentum, yeah. Okay, let's talk about this other thing, which is about the missed hat trick. तो लिटरली सबके दिमाग में ये सारे स्टैट्स लोड हो रहे हैं. डेब्यू मैच इन चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी, फर्स्ट प्लेयर जेरोम टेलर, ऑल दैट स्टफ, एंड देन रोहित शर्मा ड्रॉप्स मे बी द इजीएस्ट कैच इन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ दिस टूर्नामेंट. तो व्हाट डू यू ऑल थिंक अबाउट दैट ड्रॉप कैच?
मेरे को ऐसा लगता है, और एक क्वेश्चन टू क्वेश्चन, मतलब आप लोग इसके बाद बोल सकते हैं कि अगर रोहित शर्मा की जगह पे कोई और क्रिकेटर होता जो वाइस कैप्टन नहीं है, तो माँ की आंख अभी उसको जो इंस्टाग्राम पे पब्लिक ले लेता है, बोलता है ए हटाओ इसको अभी ड्रॉप करो, इसका बैटिंग के टाइम में बैट छीन लो इसको बैटिंग ही मत दो. वो रोहित शर्मा था करके पब्लिक थोड़ा, नहीं तो मेरे को लगता है अक्षर पटेल गाली देता था जाके, ऐसा चमाटमाट बजाता था कोई और प्लेयर रहता था. अरे यार, मतलब लिटरली वो कितना, मतलब मेरे को लगता है गाली बोलता ऐसा बोल रहा है रोहित भाई, भूल चुक माफ, एक माँ बहन का गाली दूं क्या आपको, पूरा मत मानिए मैच के बाद.
Yeah, I think you could see the frustration on Rohit Sharma's face also. Like he dropped, and then he started doing chakkars on the ground. Garden में घूमने वाला was Rohit Sharma today.
Yeah.
The way he was reacting.
And then
but I mean, you have to give him credit.
What credit?
You have to give him credit कि he was giving gali to himself. So usually he gives gali to other players, but he gave himself galis for 7 minutes. So what he gives to other people, he gives himself 7 times more. So you have to give him credit for that. And also, I just want to ask all three of you here. Him giving galis on a public television, which you can see, isn't that vulgarity? Just asking.
Ah,
Just asking.
yeah,
I'm just curious.
yeah. Even
अभी
you know,
टॉपिक है तो
नहीं topic है, it is
No, my
correct.
response, Saurabh,
But see,
to
as
that
long
is,
as
would you
long as
rather hear him say Galis or see him bat for India?
I think most Indian fans choose the latter.
Correct.
Former, sorry. Yeah. But Suresh, you're saying something. Huh?
no, it's also see there's a thin line between all these discussions that we are that's happened the past few days. That was, I think, more traumatic for a lot of people and painful. But having said that, what a good point is this, because these are the guys who people follow. These are the guys who youngsters emulate. These are the guys who are supposed to maintain a proper decorum. But we have seen over the years, sportsmen have been allowed to get away with a lot of cuss words and all that stuff. Yeah, they can say that we are not talking incest. That would be the only defense. That's it. So I insist that somebody should look at this also, and
Actually, there's a very good
maybe
point
start
Suresh
fining
made.
people.
There was also a very thin line between the ball and Rohit Sharma's hands today.
Correct.
अगर क्या फर्क पड़ता है अगर कोई बच्चा सुन के अपने दोस्त को बोलता है कि तू 2 रन नहीं मारा तो मैं तेरी मां चोद दूंगा, मतलब इट्स ओके। आई मीन गार्डन में आई मीन इट्स ठीक है अभी, बट इसमें कैसा है, ये अंकल थियरी है। बोलता है कि क्या आपने 200 रन मारा है क्या इंडिया के लिए? क्या आपने 200 रन मारा है क्या? तो फिर वो अलाउड है उसको इतना ये किया है, इतना गौरव कमाया है। दिस इज अ वेरी अंकल थियरी दैट इज देयर, क्या आपने 200 रन मारा है क्या इंडिया के लिए? आप मार के दिखाइए। मैं क्यों मारूं? मेरा काम है क्या? मेरा काम है मैं मेरा जॉब कर रहा है वो अपना, मतलब मैं मेरे ऑफिस में क्या मेरे बॉस को गाली दूं क्या? एक आंडू अच्छा लगेगा? माय जॉब इज नॉट दैट यार।
But I like how after he dropped the catch, immediately after Hardik Pandya dropped a catch, and he was almost like, "बोल ना रोहित, अब बोल." like अब गाली दे मेरे को, तो कैसे करेगा अभी देख?
I swear.
It was damn funny.
I think this is the first time
They
an
showed
Indian
the
captain
recording.
dropped an opposition player.
Sorry, say that again.
Nothing. It's not worth repeating.
No, it's not. We missed you. We couldn't hear you because it
No,
suddenly
it's all
went
right.
very.
It
Damn.
was not worth mentioning again.
मैं सुना श्रीधर भाई।
Good,
मैं
good,
सुना।
Pratik. Keep it to
बोलना,
yourself.
so as Shridhar was saying, बोलना.
as Sridhar was saying, first time an Indian captain dropped an opposition player.
Oh.
Catch.
Okay, also want to ask you कि yesterday the match Pakistan versus New Zealand, like a lot of criticism towards Babar Azam for playing the knock that he did today. Gill played the same knock, but the target was less. So Gill is successful. Babar Azam is the theory that I have, and he played damn well. I really enjoyed. It's just another failed joke today. But what do you think about the fact that Kohli has been playing himself into form for 1 year now? Like every match he plays, they're like he's playing himself into form. I'm like, how long does he require to be playing into form?
I got a theory with what's happening with Kohli. Basically, now it's the age of the influencers. So today's selection is not on basis of your performance on the field or something. It's how many followers you have. So if you see, I think most of the commentators are paid influencers, and they're just okay. They're just talking Virat Kohli. Now, that day, some last match against England. One shot he played, एक 4 run गया. All the commentators, look at that line, the straight line of the body as he comes to his front foot, and look at the placement of the bat. That close they went into. I was wondering, इतना सब कौन बोलता है रे? 4 run चला गया, उसमें ज़्यादा बोलने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. No, then it came to my mind. So today, after what Akash Chopra is saying, Sidhu is saying, they are all being paid. Hey, सुनना अपना कोहली का, you'll have to speak good about him for at least half an hour. भाई उससे ज्यादा नहीं बोले, हाफ एन आवर में आउट भी हो जाएगा तो लेकिन ये आधे घंटे में एवरी शॉट डिफेंस करेगा, रन नहीं करेगा तो भी यू हैव टू स्पीक अ लॉट अबाउट हिम सो दैट ही स्टिल स्टेज इन द टीम. एंड आई थिंक दैट इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन द पास्ट फ्यू मंथ्स. आई वुड से it's not a new phenomenon, but this is somewhere this shit has to stop now.
But
एक comparison
in
देने
his
का है.
defense, if I may say,
आप-
like they say, form is temporary, disappointment is permanent. Get on with it now.
This is a true RCB fan who's expressing himself. हाँ शेट्टी हाँ.
तो अभी सुरेश मैंने बोला ना दैट वो लोग को पे किया, कोई ना कोई बोल रहा है कि आप अच्छा बात बोलो. ये मतलब बेचारा मेरे को बाबर आजम के लिए इतना बुरा लग रहा. कोई तो क्लिप है और सौरभ भाई प्रॉपर शो है, ठीक है. मैच के बाद पीछे बाबर आजम का फोटो है, वो बंदा ऐसा बोल रहा है लाइव टेलीविजन पे, हटाओ इसको हटाओ. अच्छा खेला क्या, हटाओ. मैंने बोला अरे बेंचो क्या बात कर रहे हो तू. बोलते ये रहेगा ना तो मैं बात ही नहीं करेगा. मैंने बोला अरे ऐसा कैसा, मतलब और ऊपर से उसका नाम भी नहीं बोल रहे ऐसा, जैसे कोई ऐसा लुक्खा गली का लुक्खे का फोटो लगाया है उधर, हटाओ इसको. मैंने बोला भाई मतलब लिटरली ऐसा कौन बात करता है. ये बिहेवियर है क्या, ये रिस्पेक्ट है क्या तुम अपने प्लेयर के लिए. मेरे को इतना बुरा लगा ना बाबर आजम के लिए. देखो खराब खेला ठीक, उससे तो बंदा तो शोएब अख्तर ने मारा. शोएब अख्तर क्या बोलता है मालूम है, बोलता है कि देखिए मतलब जो है क्लब क्रिकेट पे भी जो लोग खेलते हैं छोटे मोटे क्लबों में, उनको ही पता है रन बॉल कैसे मारा जाता है, बट वो स्किल ही नहीं है. जब आप वो स्किल ही लैक कर रहे, मैंने बोला चड्डी उतार दिया उसका. नो वन इज बैक. वो बहुत बुरा लगा बाबर के लिए यार. ठीक है यार.
But I kind of agree because this whole like I generally want to ask you guys what do you think of this Ghante ka king and all. Yeah, I'm like हाँ वो मतलब Iffy bhai and all are damn funny, but like it's like I mean if a similar thing like say Kohli was going through such terrible form, like हाँ barring बस एक दो ये line मारने के चोकली वगैरह is like fine. But it's too much, no? थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो जाता है. I genuinely feel I'm like I think he's lost 5 batting average points just because of all this shit. Like and then he has to tell people, please don't call me king. Let me do something like a king, and then you can call me king. So in 1 second they're like Ghante ka king. So does he not want to be called Ghante ka? Anyway, what I genuinely what do you think about this attacks on him by his own people?
No, I think see this happens in most countries, especially in countries like India and Pakistan, right, where people are passionate about the cricket and the cricketers. Like you rightly mentioned, there's a lot of people who criticize Kohli also, right, and a lot of people who criticize Rohit Sharma also. Now, the number of people criticizing Kohli or Rohit Sharma is equal to the population of Pakistan. Now, when you look at it like that, so the entire country of Pakistan might look like they're belting Babar Azam, because that's the quantum that we are
That's
looking
it.
at.
Very mathematical joke.
Yeah, very
Yes,
demographic based as a
Proper analysis. Sorab.
ने वो चालू किया ना भाई, में बोला था अभी आएगा अभी भाई बोलने वाले रुको.
Okay, let's talk about team selection for today's match. What do you think about कि मैं थोड़ा averages इन दोनों के देख रहा था. एक तो Arshdeep Singh has been for the last year India's best white ball bowler, and he actually has been, like including obviously जब Bumrah is not playing, he's still number one most wickets, averages everything. And Varun Chakravarthy in 5 matches, in the last 5 matches he's played, has taken 13 wickets at 14. मतलब इंग्लैंड का that whole series we basically won that easily because of Varun Chakravarthy. So what do you think about us choosing other people just because of demographic, of seniority or whatever it is?
I seriously feel somewhere down the line, our coach, I'm not very happy with Gautam Gambhir. Seriously, I always feel that वो राम भरोसे वाला coach लग रहा है. It's not that somebody comes with a strategy or something what John Wright used to have. That he doesn't bring any confidence. You should be able to put players in the team who that will perform in this particular match. Like today's match, I think next match for sure, if they are still in Dubai and we are going to be bowling second, we are seeing how the pitch is behaving today. Varun Chakravarthy will be a great asset, and I think he'll just be breaking the backbone of each and every batting lineup comes in front of him. By the way, so that's a feel that I got after watching the pitch today. Not that I'm a great cricketer who has played leather ball cricket all my life in all these wonderful cricketing stadiums, but this is a feeling that I got. But you need to have a mindset which is not your parchi that has come through. Hey, isko aaj le lena, iska sign kar dena. It should not be like that. It should be on that moment, on that day, you should decide who your best 11 players are going to be, and that's never going to happen with Gautam Gambhir. I'm sorry to say.
But I think this is an age-old problem, right? Like no matter which playing 11 you choose, you'll always feel like somebody else could have made it to the 11. Like especially let's say Arshdeep Singh, like he's a good fast bowler and all, but he doesn't play for KKR, right? So you need to look at these very logical sort of attributes of a player before
No,
deciding.
but Varun Chakravarthy does. So that's the problem.
No, you need to
Oh
you need to have
yeah.
some balance also, Saurabh. You can't really have all KKR players in playing
इस
11, no?
इसमें वो एनालॉजी रहता है, बच्चे लोग खाना नहीं खाते ना कभी कभी, तो वो जो जो आज फास्ट बॉलर था जिसको लिया वो लोग ने अर्शदीप की जगह पे, मेरे को लगता है हर मैच के पहले वो खाना नहीं खाते, नहीं नहीं तो मैं नहीं मैं नहीं खाना खाएगा, तो ऐसा गंभीर गंभीर बोलता रहेगा, बेटा खाना फिनिश करो फटाफट फिर मैच भी खेलने का ना, वैसे टाइप है उसका थोड़ा।
But
Yeah,
मेरे को
yeah.
the other thing is Varun Chakravarthy, when he last played in Dubai in the T20 World Cup against Pakistan, he was quite bad. Maybe at the back of their head, they still feel like, that trauma from the past is still there. You never know.
Yeah. By the way, talking about the past and Harshit Rana, abhi somebody shared on Twitter this thing where in under 19 with Shami Sarkar, there was one match where first they appealed for LBW, then they said caught, and then they said out, and then everybody started screaming. And Harshit Rana, who's not involved in the catch or the bowling, is just charging at him randomly and saying, and then people have to pull him back. And then the sweetest guy ever, which is Sai Sudarshan, is like telling Soumya Sarkar sorry for him. Yeah. This is happening. So today, people are sharing that video saying Harshit Rana had unfinished business with Swami Sarkar. I'm like, no, even that was him on top only. Where is the unfinished business? Swami Sarkar has unfinished business with Harshit Rana, not the other way around, dude. So yeah.
और वो बैटिंग डेप्थ का भी जो बात करते हैं लोग, बोलते हैं बैटिंग
हाँ.
हम लोग को बैटिंग डेप्थ चाहिए, मेरे को लगता है अभी शुभमन गिल से ये लोग बॉलिंग करवाने वाले बहुत जल्दी। शुभमन गिल, रोहित शर्मा, विराट कोहली बॉलिंग करने वाले, अपना पूरा 10 का 10 बैट्समैन ही, मेरे को लगता है देवदत्त पडिक्कल को ये बोलेगा तुम फास्ट बॉलिंग करना चालू करो, अभी कितना बैटिंग डेप्थ चाहिए। आई थिंक वरुण चक्रवर्ती को लेना चाहिए था आज के मैच में मेरे को।
आज का
Agreed. I
आज
agree.
का मैच I think they had to try Kuldeep, not because of anything, but because first match में उसका पता चल जाएगा, because this is a match I assume that they thought we are anyways going to win. It shouldn't be such a difficult task. So I think they rested him, or they're saving him for the next one. And against Pakistan, I'm sure he'll be the surprise packet for exact reasons that they will go after him. They will go after him, and I think he's become a much more sorted bowler now.
My favorite joke, I keep doing this every time there's a India-Pakistan match and Kuldeep is playing. I think Pakistan will be scared of Kuldeep. You know why?
Why?
Because China, man.
That's good. Okay, now also as Indian fans, you must be very happy. Mohammed Shami, like he's bowling and people are like, he's not in top form. He's still not got his rhythm. I'm like, he took 5 wickets without rhythm. And they're saying there's no movement on the pitch, there's no grass. फिर भी Shami कुछ ना कुछ कर रहा है. There's like fush ऐसा, all that bowling and stuff like that. So how exciting was it to see Shami do 5 for 53? I think it wasn't his greatest bowling performance, but he's still taking wickets somehow or the other. So it's like, boss, what an extraordinary cricketer की boss, तुम form में भी नहीं हो फिर भी 5 wicket ले रहे हो.
This is against a team which is again going through a lot of discovery period, correcting their whole team, what do you call, team formats, and they're trying to find their best players. So it was bound to happen that he will take some wickets, because he's still got the speed for sure, and he's still such a lot of experience. There's no doubt that he would take the wickets compared to the other fast bowlers that we have. But that boy also managed to take 3 wickets, if I'm not mistaken. Harshit Rana, uska 3 का दम है, 3 में ही चल रहा है उसका पूरा काम. But it was good to see him come back, and it's sad that he was not there in Australia. But yeah, it was definitely nice to see him racing in and without any issues.
No, I actually,
And
when he was injured, I saw his practice bowling in the nets after he, recovered a little. He was literally walking and throwing the ball, and even that looked like he was bowling very fast. So I think the guy, see, it's a matter of time. Even if he's at like 60-70% of what he was in the 23 World Cup,
yeah,
it will be crazy.
I was more excited to see his hairstyle. Every time he comes, there is new hairstyle. So the flow of hair, and if you look at the dynamics, the drag that the hair carried, उसके वजह से भी there was 5 km per hour का extra speed. Just like everything, Shami sir is ये कर रहा है. But
Dude, imagine if his hair he puts a seam in the hair also like that. Andre Russell, he also comes like this. It's like,
Hey, but this is a good thought, huh? See, lot of cricketers have gone for this hair system. Now you know that, no? Like you get this whole hair cup thing that you stick like this, and then the hair is on top, correct? So it's a glue sort of a thing. And when you sweat, I'm sure there'll be some sort of residue. Like remember what that Vaseline scam
Yeah, I
that
think this
happened
is
with
the
John?
only reason why Sorabh doesn't play cricket anymore. Like,
yeah.
No. So I'm saying Rizwan, I think he has also done that whole
हाँ
hair
हाँ,
system wala thing. Lot of these
रीजन
people
तो
have done.
दाढ़ी वाड़ी में भी करवाया है
हाँ
रिजवान
दाढ़ी वाड़ी पूरा I was watching that actually you noticed huh एकदम very well
oh,
shaped and to the
wow.
point like literally
या
I
या
think this is probably why he speaks in English to distract people from the hair,
yeah.
so that you
And
focus on what he's saying and not how he's
वो
looking.
ऐसा तो करता
Or
मतलब देखो ऐसा
or his hair systems have taken over his body. You know how when they introduce like some animal into a wild and they take over the whole ecosystem. That's how his hair and the beard is, where it's trying to speak English, but the so he's competing with his own beard.
जानवर ही
It's
बुला
like a
दिए जानवर बुला
नहीं,
दिए सौरभ ने आपको
उसकी दाढ़ी को बोला मैं, उसके दाढ़ी को जानवर बुलाया मैं.
दाढ़ी
फुल
पकड़ रहा है
पाकरू
उसको
फुल पाकरू
अरे
बट
फुल
इस बार ये तो अजीब था ये भी नहीं था ना इसके बारे पर बात नहीं की पता नहीं आप लोग शाकिब नहीं था लिटवन दास नहीं था
हाँ
क्योंकि शाकिब का इलीगल ठहराया गया ना बॉलिंग एक्शन बोला वो बैटिंग ही कर सकता है तुमने बोला
एक
लवड़े
बार
क्या बैटिंग
No,
करता है तो हटा
I
दिया
think Shakib did not play because the match was in Dubai. पाकिस्तान में illegal allowed है. खेलेगा.
By the way, I don't want to troll Bangladesh too much because they've also come from a league where half of them didn't get paid. So I think it's good that they're in Dubai, where the chances of getting money is more. Okay, I want to ask you this very quickly. The player of the match, okay, is Shubman Gill. Do you agree?
I think
मतलब
100%
पांच
agree.
Shami took 5, dude. Come on, yeah.
नहीं but the thing is what do you call the people the jury realized कि शुभमन गिल आउट होता तो और राहुल का कैच पकड़
हाँ.
लिया होता तो खत्म था it is again then we'll have Rohit Sharma saying that Virat will definitely be in form next match we'll give our best and we boys are here to win so this has been rather against a run of the game and all this stuff that's going to happen but I think he deserved it because if he had gotten out of something, it would have been I didn't have any faith in Jadeja or Hardik coming after that. And Ravi Shastri was saying ये लोग लास्ट तक बैटिंग करते करे कुछ नहीं हारने वाले थे अगर आउट
नहीं
होते
हार्दिक का मेरे को बात करने का है कि जैसे राहुल आया ना बैटिंग करने के लिए तो बाहर खड़ा था वो मजाक मस्ती चालू था उसका
हाँ,
उसके बाद वो अंदर बैठ गया अंदर जाके बैठ गया वो बोला कि माँ के चलो खाना वाना मंगाते हैं अपन बर्गर वर्गर कुछ खा अरे बोला हार्दिक फुल जॉली मूड में था मतलब वो ही वॉज रेडी सौरभ भाई अगर रेडी है वो अंदर जाके एसी में बैठ गया बोला कि अभी ठीक है क्या ही है मेरे को नहीं आने का अभी मेरे को लगता है कि मेरे को लगता है आउट हुआ तो बोला ये जाना शमी तू जाके थोड़ा खेल के आ अभी मैं बैठ गया थोड़ा वॉशरूम जाके आता है ऐसा
he must have prayed hard for the catch to be dropped huh? राहुल का catch अभी
Dude, okay, so let's come to India versus Pakistan. I have one question for you guys. If Shubman Gill scores a double century against Pakistan, will they have to change their song to Gill Gill Pakistan? Gill Pakistan.
I think it's
By the
what's a wordplay
yeah. But there's one story that I thought was very funny. The PCB chairman Mohsin Naqvi sold his seat box in for India versus Pakistan match, which was worth 1 crore rupees, okay, 400,000 dirhams, and he sold it and he said we can use this money for the betterment of PCB. So I don't know if this is true or no, but what do you think about it? नहीं पर प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना नहीं प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना कि अभी उसने नहीं डाला ना और लोग ने डाला उसने डाला क्या खुद
नहीं उसने कुछ लिखेला नीचे हाँ मैं कर रहा है ये सब चीज करके
अच्छा उसने बोला फिर अच्छा
सबसे वर्स्ट तो था कोई बाहर फैन खड़ा था उसको पूछा कि तुमने कितने का टिकट लिया है तो उसने बोला कि मैं अमेरिका से आया है मैं $350 का टिकट लिया है तो डर गया जो बंदा इंटरवल था, $350 का टिकट इतना महंगा काय को लिया? तो उसने बोला लौड़े ऊपर बॉक्स का रहता है इतना महंगा, गरीब आदमी ऐसा, उसने ऐसा नहीं बोला, पर उसने बोला कि अच्छा बॉक्स का लिया क्या आपने? लौड़े ने, ये मेरा वर्जन है कैसा, उसने बोला वो डर गया, बोलते 300, उसे बोला $350 ये कौन सी टिकट है? उसने बोला
शेट्टी के दिमाग में जो बातचीत चलती है इज वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम रियलिटी, राइट?
But the whole build-up was quite crazy. I don't know if you guys noticed, okay? Every single day, the Pakistani journalists were posting updates about how the stadium is getting ready. Right? One day picture is somebody pushing cement. The other day picture is somebody, putting some bricks in the stadium wall. So every day there was like a time-lapse video in real time.
Gosh.
Till देखो मैच बिल्कुल होगा, देखो स्टेडियम रेडी हो रहा है और एंड ओपनिंग डे, ओके, पाकिस्तान's first match, half the stadium is empty. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah, but that is a good question. But where is the public? It's like, is it that they've not opened stands or are people not buying tickets?
No,
शाम में आ गया,
शाम में आया वो लोग, बैटिंग के टाइम पे आया.
No, I figured apparently in the beginning there was no crowd to make the New Zealand players feel safe, and then the crowd entered.
इसलिए वो लोग एरोप्लेन वगैरह उड़ाया, गांडी पड़ गया वो लोग, बोलते मत उड़ा लौड़े. वो मजा, न्यूजीलैंड प्लेयर को गोटी टाइट डोले.
Those aircrafts now were looking so old and like green fart was coming out, okay, like.
अरे श्रीधर भाई ओल्ड से आ गया, वो तो पता है पोल पे सब कंट्रीज का ये रखा है ना, ये फ्लैग लटका है, वो पोल देखे ना, तो ऐसा रस्टेड गंजलेला पोल है ना, ऐसा लगता है भाड़े पे लेके आए वो लोग अभी. मैं बोला अरे वो तो तुम लोग, वो तो उसपे तो पीताम्बरी लगा के साफ करना मांगता था, कैसा ये तो इतना तो बजट होना चाहिए.
Well, you're right यार, ओपनिंग सेरेमनी से बोलते नॉर्मली अपने यहाँ पे 4-5 सेलिब्रिटीज, अभिषेक बच्चन, हिमेश रेशमिया, सब नाचते हैं. वहाँ पे भी तो है सेलिब्रिटीज, आतिफ असलम कोई पहुंचा नहीं वहाँ पे, उनका भी तो है.
पर पब्लिक पहुंचा ना, public of Pakistan was very excited to see the opening ceremony, and some of them entered illegally into the VIP area and all. So that was also another thing which people are jumping on. But also, like, isn't it? This is what makes a tournament in Pakistan fun, no? Where it's like anything could happen.
The fun element is you could die anytime. Live like it's your last day. Enjoy.
It's a risk.
आपके वीआईपी एरिया में कोई भी आ सकता है. अरे ये कौन है? मैं अभी आया. ऊपर तो दरवाजा में आ गया.
बेटा स्कूल बैग उतारे नहीं अभी तक.
No, I think the PCB chairman could not sell the box in Pakistan. That's why he's sold in Dubai.
Hey, listen, or he knows something is going to happen in the box during the match, and he quickly went off.
Oh my God!
Oh, this is conspiracy theory, man. Jeez.
Siddhartha switched off his video only out of fear now.
नहीं, अरे मेरा कोई लफड़ा हो गया मेरा कैमरा का.
Okay, now another thing that I like these rumors. I thought I honestly, the fact that they've got the stadiums ready at least is something. But one rumor started that Cheteshwar Pujara was doing a show with Wasim Akram. So many people are rumoring, Cheteshwar Pujara has gone to Pakistan. And right, I'm like, this is such clickbait because I'm like, Dubai exists. So that was very interesting that Cheteshwar Pujara, who's a current player, is commenting on the Indian team. Shadab Khan, current player. Hasan Ali, current player. A bunch of other people who are current players commenting on the team. And it was so funny because I watched Hasan Ali analyze Pakistan's bowling. Now Hasan Ali knows his own record. So he's like, नहीं कोशिश बहुत की उन लोग ने, बहुत अच्छा डाला. Actually कई बार होता नहीं है. Dude, obviously Hasan Ali is not going to be brutal about the analysis.
But nice of him to do that, unlike Harsha Bhogle. Who is not even bowling. So
Yeah, I think that's the difference. If you see Big Bash also, no, a lot of the active Australian players are a part of the commentary panels. Only in India, the active players don't speak on camera. They speak to journalists. That's the difference.
And Vidya Balan.
What's that? I didn't know.
Hey, okay.
What latest gossip is it?
No, that was old gossip. वो PR वाला ना, where she paid for. I think we only discussed.
WhatsApp का screenshot डाला. Very anti thing to do.
Yeah.
अरे ये डालने का नहीं था क्या? सॉरी.
Acha, I want to know what you guys think of the Pakistan team, okay? Because abhi it looks Naseem Shah bowled very well. वो opening spell was superb. उसके बाद they bowling and Abrar also bowled very well. I think it was very interesting tactics by Pakistan for 20 overs. I'm like, boss, these guys are on top, and then no, till first 40 overs of that match they were on top, and then they went for this thing. Now Shaheen Shah Afridi, I was again checking his record. Last 5 matches, ODIs 2 for 70 South Africa, 3 for 88 New Zealand, 2 for 66 South Africa. 1 for 45 and 9, 0 for 68. So he's taken 8 wickets at 42 in the last 5 matches. So he seems to have fallen off, and Fakhar Zaman is also gone. So what do you think of the side in general?
No, I think one thing about Pakistan, there's no logic. India, Pakistan, you can't go by records and statistics and the recent history and all of that, because you will see Shaheen Afridi suddenly bowling like Wasim Akram. You will see Fakhar Zaman playing like he's been at the top of his form all his life. So I think suddenly in the India-Pakistan match, you will find these like random guys coming and performing for the team.
I also feel that Shaheen Shah Afridi's stats against India should be checked the last few matches. That will be more important than his form in the. So all these players, as Shridhar rightly said, the coach should not be studying the last 5 matches. He should be studying how they performed against India in the last 5 matches. That will give them a lot of clues about how these guys actually play. So they'll wake up and they'll want to defeat us. That's it. मौका, the things that we keep on doing. वो लोग का भी एक अपना version बन रहा है वहाँ पे.
अभी चालू है ना बदले की आग.
अरे बाप रे, क्या क्या है नॉनसेंस.
बदले की आग है ऐसा, ऑल ऑफ दैट. एंड बेस्ट इज वो लास्ट मैच में शाहीन शाह अफरीदी को विकेट नहीं मिला ना, तो कमेंटेटर्स बोलते हैं कि शाहीन जो है, मतलब जो उन्हें जो है स्टार्टिंग के फ्रेश बॉल के साथ विकेट नहीं मिलता तो जरा गुस्सा हो जाते हैं. मैंने बोला कि ये बच्चा थोड़ी है गुस्सा हो जाते, चॉकलेट नहीं मिला. ये क्या मतलब, ये क्या एनालॉजी हुआ है यार. मतलब तुम प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, तुम थोड़ी गिल्ली डंडा खेल रहे हैं कि इधर की वो गुस्सा हो जाते हैं, इरिटेट हो जाते हैं.
घंटे का गुस्सा.
अपनी चट्टी वट्टी निकाल के फेंक देते हैं बस वहां पर.
मुझे शायद अपनी चट्टी वट्टी निकाल रहे, नहीं मैं नहीं खेलना, नहीं
बैठ के जाना रहा था.
आफरीदी आके उसको ऐसे ऐसे गुल्ली कर रहा है, गुल्लू 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 गुल्लू.
I think the only the bright side for the Pakistani players is they'll be very happy actually for the India-Pakistan match, because they are getting to go to Dubai. I think
yes, ये point. पता चला वो लोग आए ही नहीं मैच के बाद. अगले मैच के लिए एनए नॉट अवेलेबल.
I think the next one
New
is
side निकाला.
But yeah, I think they
but I like
also,
how
उनका बैटिंग बैटिंग साइड इज लुकिंग वेरी वीक. बॉलिंग is there, and against Indians they always come full throttle against us with all the fast bowlers, 4 of them, including Rough Ahmed. We forget sometimes he bowls over 150, especially against India. So all those things are going to happen. But here's where Shubman Gill double century, I like the sound of it. Just a tuck placement shots, and then we can expect Rahul अपना Rohit Sharma to come and एक 6 मारा, उसके बाद करके आउट होके चला जाएगा. वो भी predictable. Virat Kohli will look at his bat while going out.
What do you think of like okay, let's just talk about this Bangladesh knock, okay? India आराम से we could have won the match. Was there any need for Rohit Sharma to play that shot? मतलब what is he? I understand कि हाँ selfless run rate ये वो all that stuff, but I mean थोड़ा तो logic होना चाहिए ना इसमें.
There was no selflessness about it. It was stupidity of its highest order, because first ball you almost got caught while playing a rash shot, and same over me you're trying another rash shot. For what? There was no run rate to catch up or something like that. He was scoring at a good clip, 41 of 37 deliveries. So I mean, there's something really wrong, somewhere down the line. आई थिंक ऐसे लोगों को ना जैसे वापस आ गया, चट्टी उतारना चाहिए, गौतम गंभीर के हाथ में पैडल होना चाहिए, चट्टी पाट 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 पाट.
अरे मत बोलो करेगा भी वो लोग, आप ऐसे मत बोले, करेगा भी आगे मैच.
Step 1, wives and girlfriends not allowed to do. Step 2, Gautam Gambhir hits people on their bums.
हर्षित राणा को ये काम दियो, चड्डी उतरा है लोगों का. सर हर्षित है.
Yeah, the coach taking strict action on the bottom order.
Yeah.
of the team.
Somebody, I mean,
If Gautam Gambhir was the coach of Delhi in IPL, it would be Delhi Capital Punishment.
wow, yes,
This is a joke for you, Shridhar. Exclusively for you.
yes. I was wondering how you came with that joke. It's normally Shridhar's domain
Okay,
when it comes.
I'm glad the
Yeah.
joke didn't die.
Nice. So what do you think? Abhi, ek to we by the time this match happens, we'll have extra time to have prepared in Dubai. These guys would have just been landing and all that kind of stuff. तो और अभी इस मैच का अगर ये इंडिया बांग्लादेश का मैच का कुछ इंडिकेटर है, इट सीम्स कि जो नॉर्मल 300 350 वगैरह होता है, दैट डजंट सीम लाइक इट्स गोइंग टू हैपन ऑन दीस पिचेस. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, हु डू यू फियर द मोस्ट? कुछ पाकिस्तान का कोई क्रिकेटर है भाई, यू लाइक दिस पर्सन कुड डू समथिंग?
I think the
Definitely.
biggest fear about Pakistan is the fear of the unknown. Like you don't know who to fear because
Yeah.
on the day कोई भी फट सकता है. In the sense कि anybody can. I meant like in a cricketing sense.
Would you rather? Would you rather?
See, okay, let me just say English. My Hindi is not good. I'm just saying anybody could become explosive that day, right? So,
फटने का चांस है बहुत ज्यादा.
फटने का चांस है. No, I agree with him, but I still feel if we bat, we are chasing, then it's going to be an issue. I wish that we bat first and put up a good score. That will make more sense. We're
yeah, I
chasing,
think so. Yeah, I think
it's going to be
chasing is always too much stress. Even that Melbourne match,
yeah.
Kohli somehow pulled it off. We were not in a very comfortable position while chasing.
Yeah, because
हाँ,
I was
correct.
thinking,
Yeah, I think
Bangladesh
batting
के
first is
against
like the better route to take.
Okay, so let's. Do you think Chakravarthy will play or what? Like what Suresh is saying, कि कुछ as a surprise element will bring on Chakravarthy. You think that's actually going to happen?
Absolutely. To just
Yeah, I don't know. See, the thing is, with Chakravarthy, na, my only fear is, especially
10 overs.
if we are bowling second, and even if there's like slightest of dew, uska kuch gumta nahi. There's no spin. While I know he's doing the whole top spin now, and there's some improvement he's done to his action and all of that, and he's a very confidence player. If his confidence is shaken, na, he's just gone. Like he looks very defeated.
वो तो हमेशा ही लगता है. सॉरी, बट ऐसा उसका इमोशन ही नहीं है.
Correct.
ऐसे चक्रवर्ती को बोलेगा ना तुमको 500 करोड़ दिया
Although
तो
I
ऐसे.
think he looks like he can come under a lot of pressure on such a big match day. So that probably is the only reason why the coach and the management is holding him back from playing a lot.
I mean, the thing is that if we just play him and then if any problems happens, he just pretends he's got a concussion, and then we can get Harshit Rana to replace him or whoever we want. Shivam
Or we
Dubey.
can call
That's the new tactic India has.
No, we have to get a
Dubey
bad
is not
minutes.
flown ना.
Dubey and Mumbai Ranji Trophy. I don't know उनका क्या हाल हुआ रहेगा.
Dubey is in Ghatkopar right now having
I'm saying whoever. अरे ले आएंगे उसको, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? He took 5 wickets in Ranji. We need him.
Yeah,
It's required.
today I don't know what's happened. विदर्भ के against ना मुंबई का बड़ा मैच था. इसका क्या हुआ पता नहीं. खत्म हो गया रहेगा.
No idea.
But I think Varun Chakravarthy looks like राम गोपाल वर्मा सत्या में जो चक्रवर्ती है वैसे ही दिखता है, डिट्टो. कभी-कभी I first I got confused कि अरे अब ये क्रिकेट खेलने चला गया, you know. IPL में when I saw him I said shit man, this guy is actually playing cricket. I was convinced for 2 days कि he's the same guy.
It's true, huh? He looks, Varun Chakravarthy always looks like he has Arijit Singh's playlist playing in his ears. It's all the time very like sad.
Yeah.
वरुण चक्रवर्ती का हाँ वही है कि ऐसा है कि उसका कोई गर्लफ्रेंड उसको छोड़ के गया और उसके गर्लफ्रेंड ने बोला तू कुछ भी कर ले, कितना भी कर ले, बट मैं तो किसी और से शादी करने वाली. तो वरुण चक्रवर्ती तो
Please.
वो उसको मैन ऑफ द मैच का फोटो भेजता रहता है हमेशा.
But I'm trying to show you.
He's like your boss at work. Nothing seems to make him happy.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm trying to show you one of the greatest cricketers to ever play for Pakistan. I just want to show you guys, if we can see clearly, of our man.
इमरान खान.
No. This is Suresh Menon as Ramiz Raja. Okay, I was trying to share it on this thing, but wait, how do we do this?
You
I'm
have
supposed
to
to reduce the brightness or increase it?
reduce the brightness.
How is?
Suresh
wow.
is
हाँ
glowing
reduce
with
I was
करना
trying to.
पड़ेगा.
This is
Oh.
Suresh Menon as Ramiz Raja. If you can see. The nose is like so huge, dude.
Excellent, sir. The makeup guy did a great job, and we're shooting.
So what, you had like a nose thing put?
Yeah. So he put some wax, and man, I thought it'll fall off, and we're shooting the whole night, but it didn't. It just stayed for
It's
longer.
okay.
I really enjoyed. But what a sketch that was.
Dude, that was actually a very good show also. I remember Amit Tandon and Khamba had written. There were some
Yeah,
gags in there
yeah.
which is very funny. I don't
What
even
was the
remember
show?
the name of the
What
show,
was
but
the
it just
Sony
came and
Live
went. It was very funny. Sony Live pe tha. Anyway, what are your predictions? Let's start with Shetty. What are your predictions for India versus Pakistan? Obviously, we are assuming India is going to win. पर बताओ क्या होने वाला है? बताओ.
India bat first. India post a total of close to 345. Shubman Gill gets a century. Shreyas Iyer 80-85. और
Well
of
done,
course
Mr.
अपना
Dawood Bhai. Good to hear your.
और फिर पाकिस्तान ने क्लोज मैच होएगा और पाकिस्तान 310 ऐसा कुछ बना के ऑल आउट हो जाएगा. क्लोज मैच.
तो 35 रन का मतलब है इतना भी क्लोज नहीं है बट आई लाइक दिस कॉन्फिडेंस एवर सिंस Shetty's moved to this new location he's genuinely become like one of those like let me tell you. Shridhar, what do you think is going to happen?
First thing is Shetty na has a green screen for a wallpaper. Like
Yes, so garbage.
Yeah, that's
like a forest.
that is forest.
It's
Forest
forest.
for oh, this that one.
Yeah.
I think India obviously will win. From a batting perspective, I somehow feel like Kohli will do well. I think India, Pakistan, Kohli somehow get something like it's especially these days he lives in England. He feels that moral responsibility whenever India Pakistan clash happens. He's like I need to step in and do something here. And of course, I think Shami also should be really effective in the bowling department. But I think one sure shot prediction that I can probably make is Varun Chakravarthy will not smile. So
Yeah.
that I think will be the common factor.
Suresh, any precise या मतलब ऐसी generic predictions, anything you want to
नहीं,
say?
precise. I think 265 will be the score.
Shit, मैं भी वही बोलने वाला था.
अरे देखा
कौन बनाएगा वहाँ?
हम लोग बनाएंगे और we'll be chasing and it will be a close one, but then Varun Chakravarthy का एक कैच छूटेगा and then next 2 बॉल के तो कैच पकड़ा भी जाएगा, फिर हम लोग जीतेंगे. ऐसा
Whoa,
होने वाला है.
whoa,
Wow, dude.
whoa.
This is like
Dream
क्या
11.
prediction है भाई? ये तो literally dude now honestly the problem is making a prediction like this अगर actually हुआ then we could literally be called in for fixing. They're like इतना precise कोई नहीं करता.
See, this is what negative thinking. I'm looking at being called for come and tell us about the future and
I
charge
think-
them money for that.
I think
एक
Suresh
दोस्त
will be
में
very
तुक्का लग
happy
गया.
that somebody is called into Dubai.
Yeah.
He'll go for investigation
I will
to
Malayali.
the president's box.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suresh has 1 crore rupees to live. Dude, Suresh, take 1 crore rupees and sit alone in that box. Just 30 people, just Suresh in the center like that. ये सब मैं खरीदा. So my prediction is that I think Pakistan will bat first somehow. And I think they'll score 272 runs. No, not 270. I'm going to say 247. And India is going to chase that in 48 overs. And the winning runs will be hit by none other than Kuldeep Yadav. This is my great prediction. Who will score?
Yeah.
Kuldeep Yadav every match scores the same score, which is 9 of 12. And that is what he will score. Every match I've seen Kuldeep Yadav.
Nothing
it
like
comes to that, I
winning
can see
against
hospitals
Pakistan
full
with the help of a China man.
But lot of hospitals
Super for all those people. Hospitals will be full with all the injuries that have happened. But a lot of people watching are trying to do this online because the matches are in the night. So we wanted to record it in the night and see. And also 1-by-1 matches. So we're trying to do post-match. If you enjoyed, leave the comments. And Suresh, anything to plug? Anything you like people to go watch of yours?
1 second.
एक में और एक 2 नहीं.
Yeah, oh, abhi that's going to US. So if people from US, you can please book shows for the ticket in April and May.
My
We'll be
God.
there in Dallas, New Jersey. I'm trying to get an accent. Chicago, Houston, अपड़ी आदर और कुछ नहीं है.
Very good. Very good accent. Shetty, कौन सा sold out show आ रहा है आपका?
नहीं अभी no like I have a show
Shetty has
this
sold out an
weekend, but it
auditorium
is sold
in
out.
Bombay.
Oh my
So
God.
also guys,
By the way,
मेरा भी
Siddhartha
एक,
Shetty has sold out an auditorium on the day of an India-Pakistan match. That is insane.
That's seriously. I think he is a winner. What are you
All
talking about
these,
winners?
It's not
no,
just
all these people are not patriots of this country, and they should be deported.
अरे सौरभ भाई ऐसे
No,
मत बोलो,
if I
थोड़े
may.
फैन है मेरे, ऐसे मत बोलो.
If I may, it's not just the PCB chairman who sold seats on India-Pakistan match. Shetty as well.
I think the PCB
Siddhartha Naqvi,
chairman,
yeah.
the PCB chairman has sold a seat in the stadium, and he's coming for City's show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
Correct.
Hey, this is a great idea. You should actually have the match also going on over there at the same time when your stand-up is going on. What fun it will be! Or just give out scores in between. React. तेरी.
Yeah, I'm planning to do that कि मुझे जो score बताएगा in the
क्या
show.
मजा आएगा. Superb यार.
But
No, but very
also,
happy for you, Shetty. Great job, man. Superb stuff, huh?
Thank you. Follow me on the gram. It's City Shetty. That's all.
On the
humble.
gram and all.
Grab.
Yeah. Sridhar, what about you?
थोड़ा-
How many tickets have you sold? Any auditoriums coming up? Any stadiums? Any? Yeah.
I'm ready to sell as many tickets as you want me to sell. Please call me. My Instagram ID is at @IamComic. DM me and I'll sell a ticket for you.
Yeah. Shridhar is trying to replace Book My Show right now. That's what he's trying to do. He's starting his own app. As for me, I have nothing much. I did this weekend. I did Kochi, Bangalore, where we sold up to over 3-digit tickets total. So it was a great achievement on my part. So all the people who came, we had a great fun time. I have no shows coming up. Hire me for corporate shows, private shows. Dude, private shows, roasting has been a lot of fun recently. We're doing a bunch of that. And keep coming back to the channel and checking out all the cricket content and all the previous stuff. And it's been a pleasure to talk to these three luminaries. By the way, I have to tell you this. I have been saying jokingly on the show that Suresh Menon, because there's another Suresh Menon, who's a very famous cricket journalist.
Yep.
And so one guy got in touch with me and said that, hey, you got Suresh Menon, the cricket journalist, but he doesn't seem to know any stats or any like stories. This is Suresh Menon, the actor. And then this person said, I was so surprised to see Suresh Menon, the cricket analyst, in Bhool Bhulaiya 3. I'm like, I don't understand who you are.
I would like to meet this person.
Yeah, it was,
Oh, I really
it
like
was somebody
that,
from Greater Than Gen only. So they're nice people.
How fun it was, Suresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thanks a lot for everybody watching. Leave comments, leave likes, all the rest of that stuff. We'll be back with another one after the India-Pakistan match as well. And once again, thanks to Shridhar, Shetty and Suresh Menon. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Marry me. Goodbye. Stop recording now.